People only call me when they dead, bro. Gravel on my boots from a long night. Mind full of water like a bar fight. I don't trust a soul in the moonlight. Anyone can stab you with the mood right. Heart froze up, that's a lifestyle. Pain in my veins for a long while. If I ever fall, I don't cry, child. I just let the blood drip, hold a dark smile. Cold night, black as I'm moving silence in the front. Shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like a smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke. Running from the demons that I fed once. Now they on my back like a dead weight. City full of wolves in the red haze. Feeling every heartbeat like a dead day. I've been in the trap with my thoughts loud. Wind hitting hard like a gunshot. Every single scar that I got now turn me to a beast in the blood drought. No light in my lane, just a black road. Carving out my name with a steel saw. If I ever break, that's a real low. Warning to the world when I reload. Dark thought in the crack mind. I've been walking with the nighttime. If I vanish in the skyline, let the shadows be my lifeline. Cold night, black mask, I'm moving silence in the frost. Shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I had lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like a smoke. If the reaper want my soul, he gotta take it when I choke. swinging back, panic attack. Vision turning red, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the blade, get it paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusty little spade. Paranoid, I know it, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a slab up on the rack. Fade into the gray and I am fading to the black. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Lash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the butcher and the cleaver is the only trust.
Cut deep, go to sleep. Cold cuts, no guts.
Meat hook steel in the flesh, caught inside the middle of the heavy metal mesh. Meat hook waiting for the slice. Gamble with the devil and I pay the heavy price.
Rest. Yeah. Clear. No pause. Staring at the ceiling with the bright fluorescent light. Fading into nothing in the middle of the night. Needle in the arm, you pump the poison in the vein. Numbing all the terror and erasing all the pain. Doctors standing around me shaking heavy little heads. Counting up the bodies in the cold and metal beds. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the blood is turning thick. Life is just a candle and I'm burning down the wick. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the rhythm start to skip. Tightening the fingers on the pistol grip. Silence is loud, yeah, the beeping getting slow. Time to pack the bags, yeah, it's time for me to go.
Red line running across the screen. End of the nightmare, end of the dream. Black line, straight and heavy line. Running out of luck, yeah, running out of time.
Click, clack, cardiac, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, fade into the black. Switch the vibe, stay alive, take a dive. Buried in the sorrow of the buzzing hive. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash out bay. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display.
Faint light shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash out bay. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display.
Cold trace circle in a hollow bang. Fragments rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the flames constrain. I see old truths to the void maintain. Static oranges flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days.
Hex code hum in a fractured core. Me and unravel at a threaded score. Silence will feel what I can't restore. Dark matter code that mask for more.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark, rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Gray pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displacing a spectral dance. Soul goes starve when the doubts advance. Everything till that a slanted stance.
Sleep come call to a silent mind. Truth detached from the former sign. Premise from words and slip behind.
expression I never defined. Dead light band in a ritual tone. Voice speaks soft and a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. Habit wild like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Pictures in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Solid clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take the turn. Steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burns. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Storm in my chest but my face stay numb. You talk real wide but your voice sound dumb. Power ain't loud, it's the way you come. I move too calm for a man to overcome. Heavy coat drag with a street light die. Truth in my tone make the weak comply. You show your fear when you justify. I see right through every crafted lie. Hands don't tremble in the heat is on. My type of pressure you can't postpone. I don't throw fists just to claim my throne. My silence alone make your backbone bone. Rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Streets grow darker when I hold my ground. You ain't so tough till the truth unwound. Fear in your breath make a muffled sound. Even your crew don't stay around. Jaws stay locked when the tension hit. I don't need hype, I don't need to commit. Every fake threat that you try to transmit, fall apart fast, you just counterfeit. All nights force me in colder ways. I don't forget what the street evades. You try to stay bold in the losing face. I shut you down in a single phrase. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take the turn. I feel the pressure in my face, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly locked-up. Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the baseline bursts. Breaking every limit like the plan in reverse. Pulse go red when the case immersed. Channel every demon that the world dispersed. Cybercore burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, cut your design. Every little fear I consume, refine. Turn a raw rage into fuel of mine. Tear down everything you build in your head. Grind into dust, leave the whole world dead. System failure, system failure. Tear down every head you built in, yeah. Grind into dust, leave the whole world dead. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it eat up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page. Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak. Fractured soul with a voltage strike. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unites. Let brag. Corruption rising. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt.
in my veins, let it hit up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind core up. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade in the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade in the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Dark coat swing, I slide through the block. Blaze it heavy like a roundhouse knock. Move too quick, leave dust when I walk. Talk too loud, get split by the shot. Cold face, no fear, I don't flinch, none. Heat in my palm, if you thinking you the big one. Night run deep, I've been living where the risk come. If you step wrong, that's the day that you get done. Sharp mind, sharp stance, so don't break pace. Cowbell bounce at the tone in the chase. Mask stay low when I'm moving through space. One wrong word and you out of the place. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade in the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Yeah. Run up, shut up, I don't play nice. Cold blood, no love, rolling like dice. You freeze once, I'ma tag you twice. Street don't care about your cheap advice. Dark room, deep boom when the bass drop. You step wrong all night, make your face stop. Pull low when I'm sliding through the sidelight. Cowbell hit, got the whole block, stand off, fast hands. Quick snap, never miss aim. Whole vibe shift when I enter the frame. You chase hype, I've been earning my name. Too cold, too sharp, never playing your games. Back up, I'm stepping with the blade in the grin. Cowbell knock, let the trouble begin. I stay sharp when the night look thin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade in the bin. I'm stepping with the blade in the bin. If you act tough, you get thrown in the bin. Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell hit, make the whole block pound. Eyes low, mask on when I move through town. If you talk big, you get laid to the ground.
Slow walk, big stance, cold drip on me. Dark thoughts in my head, set fire to the beat. Shadow in the corner, always watching my feet. If you step too close, you get dropped on the street. Face hit hard like a fist to the jaw. Cowbell knock like I'm breaking through the wall. I don't say much, I just stand real tall. If you try your luck, you gon' learn how to fall quick. Hands fast, move, no talk when I slide. Heat in my cold and the glare in my eyes. You bark loud, but you won't bite twice. I say cold blooded, never roll no dice.
Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell hit, make the whole block count. Eyes low, mask on when I move through town. If you talk big, you get laid to the ground. You get laid to the ground. You get laid to the ground.
Fast lane living on the way for the week. I'm hunting in the dark every day of the week. You move sloppy and you talk too cheap. I move silent, let the pressure go deep. Black hood, red eyes to the death stare. Every step I take make the whole block glare. You look lost, I can tell you ain't prepared. When the bass hit twice, you gon' vanish in the air. Cowbell knock like a demon on the door. You don't wanna see what I keep in the drawer. I stay on point, always ready for more. Nighttime beats hit the echo on the floor.
Step back, I'm creeping in the night, no sound. Cowbell